welcome back. My name is Christopher, and today I want to talk about 5 insider secrets to buying a home that you won't hear anywhere else. Let's get started. Buying a home can be exciting, or it could be a little bit stressful depending on who you're working with. That's why I'm here today to share with you the inside scoop on what most agents won't share with you when buying a home in Northeast Tennessee. In today's video, I'll share 5 insider secrets that'll help you save money, avoid the common pitfalls, and make the overall home buying process more transparent. These tips are especially useful if you're looking to move to the Northeast Tennessee area of Bristol, Kingsport, Johnson City, and surrounding area. Be sure to stick around to the end because I'm going to share a bonus secret that could save you thousands of dollars on your next home purchase. So let's get started. Just another cool fall day here in Northeast Tennessee. And speaking of fall, timing is everything when it comes to buying a home. Now, most people don't want to move in the fall or in the winter because their kids are in school. Now, if you choose to go that route, then you could potentially use that as leverage because I believe that is a buyer's market. Now, most people continue to move in the spring and the summer, and that's when you see the increase of homes and more competition because there's more buyers in the field, so to speak, or in the market because kids are out of school, the weather is nice, but you can really find some great deals in the fall, in the winter. Did you know that corner lots or lots with scenic views could actually cost more when you're looking to buy a new construction home within a community? So depending on your budget, you really want to be mindful of that, where you actually choose your lot, or maybe ask the builder, are there less expensive lots so you can stay within your financial budget. In Northeast Tennessee, the housing market tends to cool off after the summer rush. Houses were selling anywhere from 50 to 65 days on market, but there were some houses that potentially didn't get the opportunity to be sold. And if they haven't sold by late fall, you can really get some great deals on that. Obviously, you're gonna have to do some negotiating to kind of find the deal you're looking for because it is a buyer's market at that time period, and the sellers are more motivated because it's been on the market for so long. There is a sweet spot, I believe, during the season of the fall, during the winter, to find you the perfect home in the Northeast Tennessee area. If new construction is your choice, you really want to pay attention to the details because there are buyer incentives, rate buydowns, and other things that builders are offering new construction home buyers the opportunity to move into a new construction home. Communities such as Hudson Terrace often offer promotional pricing in the very early stages of new construction to help buyers kind of grow the community. Now that could save you thousands if you can get in early on a new construction community. Let me know in the comments, are you leaning towards a pre-existing home, or are you more of someone looking for a new construction home or maybe even a new construction community? I believe working with a local expert is one of the smartest moves you can make, especially if you're not from the area. A lot of homes are sold before they even hit the open market. They call them off-market listings, just word of mouth, and maybe a home is getting ready to be sold and a buyer is interested in the area and the house and the family fits. That is something that is always great. There's no competition and the pricing is usually right where it needs to be, hardly any negotiation from outside. So if you're working with an agent, it's always great to ask them, are there any up-and-coming neighborhoods? When purchasing a home, there are a lot of moving parts within the process. You got the logistics of moving. Is the school district right for my kids? Is there a healthcare center close to me? So there's a lot of different factors that go into that. And with that being said, some of the buyers may overlook some hidden costs that can add up rather quickly. Now, my mom, she's really big on HOA fees and how she doesn't want to pay those. And I understand everybody wants to stay in their budget, but that is a cost that you need to consider if you're moving into some type of subdivision or new construction community. They can vary anywhere from $150 to $300, and they could go up a year later, 2 years later. So you really want to be mindful and budget that in when you're considering buying a home. Of course, living in Northeast Northeast Tennessee, the property taxes are slightly lower than the national average. For example, in the Washington County area, property taxes on a home worth $300,000 probably going to be around $1,900 annually. And that's going to vary by county. So if you move to Sullivan County, probably going to be slightly less. But that's another cost you kind of want to factor in. Like I mentioned before, Northeast Tennessee does have 4 seasons. Why is that important? Well, right now we're in the fall, meaning that if you go with a pre-existing home, you really want to make sure you get a really thorough inspection to make sure that the windows are sealed. Some of the windows are dated, so when it does become wintertime, the whole house gets cold. I mean, I've lived in some places in the Bristol area where the windows didn't have treatment, and it just ran the heat all winter long. My gas bill was outrageous because the house just wasn't secure to keep out the cold air during the winter months. Now, in addition to that, if you decide to move into a new construction home, they are more energy efficient, so that could potentially save you money on your utility bills throughout the year. What's one hidden cost of homeownership you're curious about? Drop a comment below, ask a question. Many buyers believe that negotiation is just about the sticker price, but it really isn't. We're talking about closing costs, upgrades and repairs, terms of the deal. There's so many things that go into that. And let's get into that. Now, during the negotiation, closing costs seems to be like the elephant in the room. Who's paying what percent to this buyer's agent and who's paying what percent to the seller's agent? That seems to be one of the big things that come up of who's paying what percent. In addition to closing costs, if you're looking to buy a pre-existing home, then you could be negotiating things such as repairs on the house. Is the roof where it needs to be? HVAC system, things like that. Or you could be negotiating like upgrades, cabinetry, floors, carpet. So there's a lot of different factors that go into the negotiation. And again, all the terms flexible? Is it a win-win for both sides, both the seller and the buyer? I mean, sometimes just having a flexible closing date can make you stand out amongst other buyers in the area looking to purchase the same home that you're bidding for. Quick bonus tip. You always want to shop around for lenders. I know some people, they always go to the lender that they bank with or the credit union that they bank with and just go through them because they have a relationship, which is fine. But you always want to shop around to get the best rate that's going to fit your situation. For example, just the smallest drop in the interest rate of your loan could save you tens and thousands of dollars over the lifetime of your home. Now, doesn't that make more sense? Now, there's always a question, should I go with a national bank or maybe go with the local lender? And again, there's no right or wrong answer to that, but you definitely want to continue to shop around to find the best structured loan that's going to fit your situation. Obviously, if you go with the local lender, you're going to get a more personalized service and they understand the market and what you're trying to accomplish. And you may not get that with a national bank. But like I said, always be sure to shop around before committing to a national bank or a local bank to make sure you're getting the best fit for your situation. Now, once you find the lender that's going to best fit your need, whether that be a local lender or a national bank, you want to make sure you go all the way through the process and make sure that you are approved for the loan. This is going to allow you to kind of set your budget and then strategically begin to shop for the home, baking in those hidden fees that we mentioned and other things that may come along the way in the process of purchasing your home. So if you're looking to buy a home in the North Tennessee area, let's talk. Give me a call, text, or email, and we'll be more than happy to help you make a smooth move to Northeast Tennessee. If you find these tips helpful, subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market of the Northeast Tennessee area. And again, stay tuned for the next video, and thanks for watching.